What if I told you that you can break any of your bad habits by learning to understand something called the habit loop? The habit loop is a continuous neurological feedback loop that governs every single habit that you have, the good ones and the bad. It consists of the cue, the routine, and the reward. You see, these unwanted behaviors are occurring at a subconscious level, and therefore, if you're serious about changing them, you must become consciously aware of the cues that are initiating the behavior and the rewards that are positively reinforcing it. This cycle is occurring over and over again, so you need to create a new one that will support the change you want to make. And here's how you can gain the self-awareness required to change that unwanted behavior. In order to identify the cue that triggers your bad habit, you need to take a moment to reflect and visualize yourself in the scenario where this unwanted behavior usually occurs. Try your best to recall as many details as possible about that situation, such as the time of day, the location, the people around you, and your emotional state at that time. Once you have identified the cue, you want to think about the reward attached to this habit. Take a moment to think about the positive feelings you experience when you engage in this behavior, and ask yourself, what craving does this habit fulfill for me? Once you have identified your cue and understand the underlying motive behind that reward, you can begin to modify and manipulate your habit loops to help support the behavior change you desire. Remember, behavior change is difficult and it requires persistence. But once you understand the habit loop, you can modify those routines accordingly and you can break free from the chains of your bad habits.